what they say, it's good to talk, don't they? Over here in the United Kingdom, you know, in the 80s, we used to have a very famous icon for the BT telephone system, Busby. Yes, do you remember that? Of course you do. No, ages you that, doesn't it? But of course it is good to talk, and when you think about it, the bottom line is we all rely at some point on some kind of entertainment, chat shows, interviews, that type of thing. But it appears that even superstars have decided that while they were apparently going to return, they're now planning to zip it. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, how are you? Nice to see you today. By the way, can we wish a very happy birthday to this man? That's right, Nile Rodgers of the group Chic, and he's also a brilliant composer and producer. Created hits for the likes of Johnny Mathis, Diana Ross, David Bowie. The man is a genius, I'm sure you'll agree. And if you want to get the party started, yes, a couple of Chic hits like Le Freak, Dance, 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 and of course, the brilliant, I like it, He's the Greatest Dancer. Do you remember that by Sister Sledge? I know you're hit, yes, you see, aging ourselves, aren't we? There are still good songs though. You agree? Yes, I'm glad you agree. Absolutely. You're tapping your fingers now, aren't you? Focus, yes. Now, back as ever to your story of the day. What's interesting here is, as you know, the writer's strike in Hollywood has hit big. And basically, you know, people are looking at new ways to entertain themselves. But also, you know, the stars themselves are not getting paid. And the bigger problem now is that the major studios like NBC, CBS, and of course ABC all have daytime fodder to fill. The things like the Jennifer Hudson daytime show, The Talk on CBS, and of course the Drew Barrymore show. Now, allegedly, it was rumoured that they were told to come back to work because if they wanted to keep it going, the sponsors, all of that sort of stuff. Now, this was actually going to be in place. And earlier this week, they were supposed to be taking a return back to said schedule, you know, starting September, that sort of thing. But sadly, at the 11th hour, all stars have now pulled back to decide whether they wish to carry on supporting the actors' strike or a writer's strike, whatever you want to call it, and are now reconsidering options. The other problem that they have is, of course, that lots of people have nothing to promote because they're coming out in solidarity. Now, as I told you recently, Margot Robbie of Barbie fame has suddenly come out and appeared at certain marches and all that sort of stuff. All very nice, all very noble, but let's not forget that Margot made a mint, possibly $1 billion, as Barbie before she decided to make sure she was seen on said picket line. But if you are a fan of the daytime shows, and let's not forget, one of them, until she was booted off the airways for alleged bullying, Ellen, they were incredibly popular. But right now, as we're recording this, quite frankly, there's nothing happening. No stars, no producers, and apparently no techie staff either. As ever though, I'd love to know, do you miss your daytime fodder? Do you miss the likes of the Jennifer Hudson show, Wendy Williams, or indeed the Drew Barrymore show? Or have you found brand new ways to entertain yourselves? And the longer this strike goes on, will you in fact return, free or not? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.